So, hello everyone. My name is Aysara. I'm the host of this podcast, and you can all introduce yourself.
So should I start? My name is Dana. I'm a first-year student studying international business management.
My name is Rujan. I am also in UG Business, studying at the first year.
Hello, my name is Ayolum and I'm UG student, first year, so I'm in marketing.
And I'm also UG Business 1, studying currently in international business management. And so we will discuss today about the university life and, of course, in general, what's going on. And so I want to start by saying which course or lecture has influenced you most so far and why. Could you tell me?
Are we talking about our year in Coventry here?
Well, I think, yeah.
Honestly, I would say that I didn't feel the atmosphere yet. I can't really answer this question since we have not a lot of lectures, and the lectures, I love Luca. I don't know, he's funny. He actually seems like a guy who knows what he's doing, I don't know. And yeah, what about you two?
Well, for me it's the same because last year I studied foundation here, and for example, a course of management is undertaking again, which is kind of doing everything we did last year, so I find it a little funny.
So it's basically the same.
Yeah, same material and the same name basically for the course. And I agree with the Luca because last year also when we were learning marketing, it was very fun with all the assignments and his working experience. He works for Prada and he has two PhDs, so I find it really interesting to listen to him.
He's really interesting lecturer.
Yeah. Me too. I also adore Luca because his teaching is very good. I love how he teaches. Also how he can take situations from life and put it into marketing. Also, I'm really into the marketing. I love it. Also, I have read a lot of books about marketing and identity. That's why I love his subject.
Yeah, and also I noticed that all the lecturers are male, not the female.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point. I haven't thought about that.
Me too.
Yeah. So we continue the next question. So you said before that you choose the current major that you love, and what's the inspiration of your choice to choose obviously your major? Maybe someone told you to choose, or what?
Should I start?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't think that I've mentioned that, but I'm in the marketing course too. Maybe I didn't. Okay. I actually, from the beginning, like from the 9th or 8th grade at school, I started to be interested in marketing. I took some targeting courses, and my brother owned a business, and I was helping him to promote it or something. And it wasn't intentional. I just started to getting involved in that field and I found it interesting. And after, when I was passing the orientation thingy, where you see and what professions, where you see what professions suits you. So I saw marketing analysis, something like that, and it just clicked. I thought that it's familiar to me. I'm kind of good at it, I hope, and I just decided to go for it. Now, I wouldn't say that I find it the one profession for me, but still it's good enough. So yeah.
That's nice.
And what's the moment that you realized that you made the right choice?
There wasn't like a moment where I thought that it's the right choice or the wrong choice, but just when I'm doing some presentations. At school, I was the person responsible for our school's Instagram page, and I was like designing the posts, the stories, and like I was doing the content on our Instagram. And I think that maybe then I thought that like, wow, I like that, maybe I would be good at that, and I enjoyed the fact that it's something modern, like Instagram, TikTok, now it's really popular, so maybe that was the moment. But still, I wouldn't say that it's something that I thought like, yeah, it's right choice for me or wrong, just feels comfortable, I guess.
Yeah, I think also right now learning about marketing is so interesting because with platforms like TikTok and Instagram, you can go viral by overnight, and then people just sell whatever they do, and I think that's just so interesting to see what goes popular and what does not.
Yes,
It's easier to all of you, yeah.
that's actually really funny, because a marketing profession is to promote a product or like promote people, but now people are promoting themselves by going viral or something. But anyways, I still think that it's important.
Yeah.
Do you want to continue? I think because you choose also marketing.
Yeah, I can talk about it a lot, because I really was thinking that it's the right choice, like my inner self. Before Coventry University, I was studying at Arcot University. It's in North Cyprus. I chose, because I'm an art person, I chose I did my portfolio for filming and also art, and also for graphic design. So I chose an artist. Then I think, no, like our life is going, and you need to be like innovative, I think. So that's why I chose web design. But before I bought one online course, there was about this web design, and then I thought, I don't really see myself in web design. But no, like I see myself, but I think that I can, without degree, like have my vision and also like as this.
Yeah.
To be a web designer or a graphic design, I think much better is to study in Europe or in South Korea. Like
because they have too much tools or
a lot of
information,
tools. They have very good like university professors.
And they have different systems.
Different systems. They have a lot of museums, because for 1 week I was in South Korea and I saw a lot of things, like art everywhere in Korea. A lot of cafes, and design there is much better. Then I'm also like kind of influencer, blogger. Like since childhood, I was dreaming about to be popular. Like I think everyone.
Yeah, I saw your Instagram. You like dancer. Or yeah.
I was filming YouTube since I was 11 years old. Like I was showing kinders and kind of this. But now, like I have my like how it called?
Blog page.
Blog page. Like I have transformation, like inner thoughts and everything. Like not just I want fame and be popular and have money. No, like I have. I'm helping people. Like I know my own problems. Like. And I inspire like people to be more confident to do what they love. That's,
I think it's so nice you can learn something in marketing and then just apply it for your blog and try.
I'm doing it. Can I say like now in Instagram I have 1,000K like views. I'm in shock. Like now I'm disciplined and I 2-3 reels every day I'm posting. That's why I see results.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
And was there any moment that you realized that you made the right choice to become like influencer or blogger? Or
For example, I saw that now it's trend to be blogger. Like everyone I see wants to be blogger. They see
Yeah.
fame, they see money, and that's why everyone wants. But not everyone can be blogger because you need creativity, you need your branding, you need your identity, and you have discipline. You need to have discipline to post even you don't have views. I had such kind of depression. Yeah, I like everything I tried, but now I came to myself and now I'm posting like what I love, who I am. Like I'm not showing that I'm ideal person who studies, who's like very good person. Like now I show like true myself. That's why I yeah. That's why like a lot of views, I think.
Yeah, I have an idea for you. Would you considering to open your club, like maybe dance club or club for Instagram? How to maybe get a fame or maybe something like that.
I want to like help
Yeah.
them.
What about you?
So I study international business management, and for me it was very important to choose bachelor in science because I want to go into a master's degree. And since, well, a lot of people ask, what is business? What are you studying? And so I feel like I will finish, for example, this degree, and then in my master's undergo something that will have, I don't know, some knowledge, maybe like law, so that then whenever I work, I have both, for example, business knowledge and then law knowledge.
Yeah.
And for the moment, right now, I don't feel like maybe it's something right for me. I'm still considering, but I give myself time with the master's degree. I think the 2 years when you're already finished bachelor's and you're kind of more mature, you can really actually see if that's yours or not.
So, what advice would you give yourself at first year university, or maybe foundation year, or maybe when you were applying to the certain university? What advice would you give to yourself?
Can I start? Okay. Like my advice, for example, I can say about my experience. Like from September to October, I wanted to like do everything. I wanted to work, I wanted to have friends, I wanted to be on all clubs in university. I applied for theater club, I applied for media club. Like also I had jobs that I was videographer. Like, and also I have my studies, and it's a lot. And
To be more productive.
yeah, kind of to be more productive.
Multitasking.
Yeah, multitasking. But when you want to grab everything, you won't be like good enough in houses. You need to focus more, maybe 2-3 priorities. For example, education, something, and only for this, not 10 things, because it's impossible, really. Because then I was sick very badly, and I was thinking, oh my God, it can't be like this. That's why I quit my job. But also when I was working, I want to like make a better branding for someone, kind of. But when there's like low salary, low appreciation, low recognition, it's not good. Like that's it, and that's why.
So you basically quit the job to
Yeah,
focus more on studies and
in studying and in my blog. That's why.
Yeah.
And now I have energy to have friends. Like I have a lot of friends from foundation and from first like undergraduate, maybe more foundation. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and like for my blog I have energy, because everything is energy, and only you choose where you want to put it.
So basically you need the relaxation.
Yeah, also relaxation.
I
Now,
feel Sorry.
Like in September, October, I was 5 days in university, 2 days, like weekends I was working. Like 2 months like this. No.
I feel like prioritizing mental health is like very important in order to achieve the perfect image that you have in your head. You need to first like think about that maybe I wouldn't feel as good emotionally on that. Okay, I can answer next. So I actually wouldn't consider this year at Coventry as my first year because I studied in UK 2 years, like my foundation year and the first year. It was actually, I would say that I grew a lot from this time because when I was applying to UK, I just freshly graduated from school and like I took gap year. I had like some issues with the fact that my plans didn't go as I thought they would. And when I came to UK, I was very, I would say, perfectionist too, as you were. Like I was trying to study to make my mom proud or like something like that because I was really scared, so I didn't like, I missed a lot of opportunities to like socialize with people, to I don't know, go and go out to the city. I was always sitting at the campus and like trying to study, and at the same time I couldn't study because like I didn't have friends, for example, or like something like that. But it was the first a couple of months, but then I started to socialize. I started to understand what's important is that I need to feel like better in order to study. And now I would say that like my advice for myself then would be to not be shy, to not be scared, and like to not think that I need to do something for like my family or for someone else, but like mostly for me. Like the same as like prioritizing mental health or something, I would say. And
Well, for me, it's also not my first year. Last year, I studied before on another foundation program, and I was just so closed. I didn't speak to anyone. Right after classes, I would go home and just I'd spend minimal time in university, and I had no connections. And then when I transferred to Coventry Foundation last year, I promised myself that I would start being more open, start communicating, and I actually followed my advice. Last year was very filled with connections. I was working in the student union. Also, I pretty much knew everyone in university, but we had like 100 students last year, so I joined other clubs, so it was very fun. But right now, when it's like bachelors, I just went back to that pattern of just doing my work silently. But I'm happy, and the advice I would give myself is honestly focusing on my health, because I have a very bad sleep schedule, and that does affect the way I think or the way, I don't know, I comprehend the materials.
Yeah, of course.
So this is the advice, the first one that I would give myself.
Yeah, well, for me it's also not the first year. I studied before Kazakhstan University. So for me personally it was not really, but not that hard, I would say. It was okay for me. However, I was struggling to complete my assignments because I was too lazy, I would say. And the advice I would give to myself is basically be more productive and have more time management with the assignments. And
I think procrastination is one of the biggest problems.
Yeah. And my sleep schedule was not that well, as you said before.
Yeah.
So,
especially with like ChatGPT and like with all of that, I feel like nowadays it's very like the procrastination is a
Yeah.
major problem for a lot of the people, because like you just think that, I don't know, maybe it's only for myself, but like sometimes I feel that it's hard to think and to think of creative solutions or something without the help of ChatGPT. Like sometimes, and like
Well, because it's easier. It's like takes like 5 seconds to do the task.
it was created to like help people to be like that.
Yeah, I also, I think last week I sent our assignment brief to the ChatGPT and then it gave me the answer and I really got a depression because it took him literally 5 seconds and I didn't even start anything.
Well, what challenge do the first year students usually struggle with, or maybe you struggled with, and how do you personally deal with them? Well, could you tell me what's your solution?
Okay, I can start for here because, like, as I said before about like my 2 months, because I wanted to deal with everything, I wasn't really on class.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't like this active, and I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I was like working, like editing videos, or like I was studying at night, but it's not that much better when you're more active at university. Also at school, like, and in my last like university, I wasn't so much like active like as now, because now like I don't know how in 2 weeks like I was starting to be more active. I'm not shy anymore. Like in classes I can say talk with my professors a lot, kinda, yeah. And
I think it's
that's
up
what-
to your environment and to your friend group.
Yeah. Like most people I see, like from founders, like my advice, it's not to be shy.
Yeah.
Like because when you're shy, you lose so much opportunities.
Yeah, I think a lot of
agree with that.
people also don't ask, for example, questions in class because they're just embarrassed they don't understand it.
They're like scared. Oh my God, professor will say something, but professor will be only like, wow, my student is into my subject.
Yeah.
Only like
they're
this.
participating in the class.
Yeah.
I think it also depends on the age. Like for example, when you're younger and you just graduated from school, and like in school you knew everyone, you were in one class, and like they were all your friends, and you weren't scared of talking, speaking up, and like doing something. But when you're in the university and you're like freshly just out of the school, you're seeing all of these people that you don't recognize, and you're just like feeling maybe self-conscious that maybe if I say some wrong thing, people will judge me or something like that. But it's not as deep. I feel like if you would talk, it would be more like, it would be better, because people would think like, yeah, he knows something, like good for him or something like that, and people don't understand that. So
Yeah.
So now for the past 2 and 3 weeks, this is the exam finals week, and I want to ask you about how do you stay motivated during this situation, this period of time? How do you deal with like stress, exams, or maybe someone helped you to go through this period?
For example, for me, because I studied before in NIS school, in NISIB, for me, a lot of things in university is much easier. Like, because at school we had all this Turnitin, all this plagiarism, AP citation. We studied since 7th class.
your finals, they were like projects and assignments,
presentation.
like reports, presentations.
Yeah.
So it's nothing
That's
for you.
crazy.
Yeah, nothing for me. Like when founders say like, "Oh my God, I'm scared like to present something," I'm like, "Wow, oh my God, you didn't present at school, or I don't know, like somewhere." Say yes. No, they did.
So it's for you like you didn't got it yet.
Yeah. Like That's why I'm very glad that I finished NIS.
Well, for me, I try to actually sleep at night because I know pulling an all-nighter, for example, would, I don't know, make the assignment, but I would feel very broken the next day.
Oh,
So I just try to focus on my sleep, and also, I don't know if you have this, but when you have like anxious feelings about the assignment, it just
Of course.
yes, and you just can't do anything. And I kind of let myself do whatever, I don't know, my heart desires. For example, go to a hockey match and just relax a bit. So yeah, for me it's just not taking too much pressure.
Yeah,
No,
for you it's
yeah.
like just basically sleeping and having your own time.
because
Yeah.
I don't know, I can worry about it
Mm.
next time.
It's kind of the same for me. Like, I am a very anxious and like this PTSD, and like I'm really like, I'm always panicking about everything. I'm always stressing, and it's very hard. And the first years, like when I was in UK, it was actually like very affecting me. But now, I don't know. Maybe I learned to deal with that, or maybe I just like started to prioritize not only studying but also other things. For me, it's like having this balance of like how you have balance with study or with relaxing. For me, it's more of like socializing. I don't know, see my friends, like go out somewhere, or like I don't know, like spend time out in the society to like have this energy to then study and do the assignments for myself, something like that.
For me, I deal with this period by my own schedule. I'm time managing it, and also I have to sleep well, as I said before. Yeah, to have my own clear mind. And basically, just eat well, drink water, just sleep, just basically your routine. Yeah.
People who just live on the coffee or
Yeah.
energy drinks.
Yeah.
I love how
I think it's more important is water, drinking water.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
I love how we keep coming back to the health importance of like importance of mental health, of physical health. I feel like it is really, I don't know,
Just
important.
everything is interlinked somehow.
Yeah. So has been your biggest academic challenge at university up to now? Maybe some professors did dirty to you, or maybe something happened. Could you tell me?
Well, for me, it was my last year's marketing presentation, because I don't know. I think well, we study under the British system, and it's a little bit different than what we think. So I understood the assignment my way, and then I also got confused with, for example, what our professor explained with what was sent from the Coventry UK, and so my final presentation, it was not bad. I mean, I passed it, but still I wanted a higher grade. So for me, it's that, and right now my professor says says that he hates me that I failed that exam. So it's just a little funny. So right now I try to, I don't know, go to all tutoring sessions. I think a lot of people don't do that so much. They think it's not that important. So to understand the assignment fully, so that I get a good grade next time.
So past year you were not satisfied your own grade, yeah.
Yeah. Because I thought what I did was like logical. Because for example, I don't know, we had a SWOT, we then have this, and I was like, okay, if I have this, then it's logical that I do have a pestle right after. But I don't know, it didn't make sense for the British system, so they it'll look great.
Yeah, I had the same problem as well. That was stressful.
Yeah.
I actually have an interesting story about that. When I was studying in UK, we had this like group project that we needed to do, and I randomly was assigned to do it with 4 other girls, and like we weren't friends, we weren't even talking, we didn't even know each other, and we were just like, they added me to their group, and like everything was good. We were like making these schedules of meetings, of like the plan of how are we going to do the assignment. I was assigned some part, the other girls were assigned parts, and like everything was going good. And we had like a month to complete this assignment, so we had a lot of time, and we had other assignments as well. And at some point, like there were 3 weeks left, or maybe 2.5 weeks. Like still a lot of the time left to complete the assignment, but the girls, they were already finished with their parts, and I didn't do my part, and I actually was in another city with my friend, and like I actually struggled.
So you're chilling, yeah?
No, actually no. Actually, I was like struggling very much with the pressure, and like it was really hard, and like there was other stuff at home happening too, and we just decided to take this mental health trip, and I went off grid, and I didn't answer them for like 2 or 3 days maximum. Like honestly, only 2 days or something like that, and then I come back, and they are sending me this long message about, yeah, Rujan, I'm sorry, but you didn't answer. You don't want to do your assignment. I'm sorry, but we're reporting you to the teacher, like to the lecturer, and to the university, this body, this thing, and like maybe you would get an annulment. Like, we're sorry, but it's your fault. We had 2 weeks left, so I was actually stressed very much, and like I contacted my lecturer. We talked about that. I went to the student body officer, like a woman actually, who is in charge of everything, and like I said something about like I have depression, like I'm taking some like medicine, and like I had really like I struggled very much and all of that stuff. She was actually really nice. She said something like, yeah, that's okay. If you have like clinical depression, you can bring some like documents about that, and you may be excused from some of the exams. And like actually there were a lot of perks for like I would get something like a disability like document for all of that. But anyways, everything ended really good. I just did the whole assignment by myself without a group, and like I talked about that with the lecturer, and everything ended very good. But anyways, it was really stressful, and actually it was really bad from the girls' side, because I honestly don't think that I did something like critical. I didn't answer for like 2 days, and we still had so much time. But yeah, I would say that was my like biggest challenge.
So you basically passed the class.
Yeah, everything was really good. Like even the lecturer, he was like talking with these girls, and he was like, bro, you have 3 weeks left. Like, why would you like report her? Like, since you did report her now, like it's like complicating all of this process, and like we can't just ignore the like report, and like we need to deal with all of that. But in your like place, I would just talk to me, like the lecturer, and try to solve the problem without involving the
Instead of kicking out the friend group.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I think it's a common issue for the friend group and for the assignment group. It's hard, I think, to deal with the old people in the group. So yeah, that's a common problem. And what's the unexpected or interesting question that you asked in class? Maybe current classes that you took. Maybe something unexpectedly happened during the class.
The only thing that comes to my mind is lectures with Luca, and how he always like.
He has a lot of passion about the own class, and explaining a lot, talking a lot, and expressing his feelings. Yeah,
No,
there's
I like
too much
that.
going on. I think.
Yeah, because he is an anthropologist, and I think
Really?
yeah.
I think he has also 2 PhDs or something, like
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
or 2.
And I think it's just so interesting to see how he kind of thinks in the way that he thinks of, I don't know, some concepts in anthropology. And actually, I think, I don't know if you did the assignment when we had like 5 different AI chats.
Yeah.
He said that the way he explained this, he didn't understand this because it was a little bit complicated of how he introduced it. So I think it's interesting. But I haven't, I think, asked something very unexpected or interesting. But it's always interesting to hear about his life and where that he lived in Italy or about his, I don't know, experience in Russia. He was explaining us
In China too.
Yeah, he was explaining us how his students would bring, I don't know, energy drinks or something in Russia, and then
Maybe some beer, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Could you tell me?
Unexpected, maybe like Dr. Gana, like his lecture was taking, like only for our group, and I was asking question like we had like task where we needed to like share about like our work experience, maybe project experience, like how to deal with people, how to communicate. But we didn't do this task, and he said about this task, but he said like we will not do it. Now I'm asking like why? Because I wanted to share my experience, maybe like kinda, why not? So, and when I asked, he said like because I think that everyone is shy, no one will talk, and like I'm only such kind of tasks will put people like in this situation when they will talk, and then they will
Improve your shyness, I think.
Yeah.
Also, I asked him like, where did you study? Like, I think my pronunciation in English like good, but he said like what? And I'm saying, where did you study? He asked me again, and oh my God, I studied in Malaysia. Like, wow, like this.
I remember.
I think he wasn't unexpected.
I remember that he told us to, like, he was too shy, he was introverted, and he took like all the classes that makes you like extroverted.
Wow.
So now he basically talks.
Yeah. And he always smiles. I like it.
That's so cute.
He's actually like that out of university too, because I saw him on one of the hockey matches, and it was just so
Really?
nice. He was like, "Hi, how are you?"
Oh my God. So he's teaching here the 2nd year then?
No, this is his first year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think from this last years for business, it's only Luca and Nick, but Nick teaches foundation.
Yeah. How, in general, how has university has changed you as a person, not just academically, but in general, maybe personally? For me, I gained a lot of trust and a lot of friends during the university period, and also I gained a lot of how to deal with shyness or awkwardness or stuff like that.
Yeah, for me it's also connected with people around me, because we all come from different backgrounds, we all have different interests, and then basically the knowledge that I have is kind of what they tell me, and then I have more things to talk about to other people. So for example, I wasn't really, I wouldn't say into politics, I just didn't understand how it works. And right now I have friends who are studying this, and I become more educated in that field, so I think it's really nice. And yeah, generally just more open to people, so I'm not scared of anything.
Do you want to? Actually, for me, it's kind of the same. I just became very open-minded. Like when I was studying in UK, here in Kazakhstan, all of us, we were raised like in relatively the same culture and relatively the same like principles, rules. Like we have a lot of traditions and like, for example, like respect for all elders, for women and all of that. But like in UK, when I started to meet other cultured people, like students from other cultures who were like, for me it was actually really strange at first because I didn't understand them, and it was like a lot of like stuff. For example, even the
So communication was not there.
yeah, for example, like the most basic thing, guys, boys, they don't like open the door for you, or like they don't like say, yeah, you go first or something like that. Like it's just a basic thing, but it actually really is like, yes, making a difference. Yeah. So for me it was really strange at first, and I was maybe reacting kind of negative about that, but now I started to think that it's actually really important to get to know other cultures, because you became open-minded, you become more curious. If like now when I talk to some of my friends, they have this like opinion, and sometimes I ask them some questions. For example, why would you think that? Maybe like in other cultures it is okay to do things differently, so maybe you should think about, like, I would say that a lot of people are programmed to think one thing, but in reality there are a lot of like other options to pick from.
Expect something from other people.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So like now I just became more open-minded, and I guess I view things in the other way than I used to.
For example, when you travel to another country, you need to follow or
Be
respect
more
their
educated.
culture.
Yeah.
Like firstly, you need to respect their culture,
Yeah.
like how to dress, how to eat, everything.
Yeah. So the last is this or that question. So I will tell you this certain thing, and that you will have to choose. Study alone or in a group.
Alone.
Alone.
So,
Coffee or tea.
Coffee.
coffee
Coffee.
Study at home or in the library.
in library.
I can't focus at home, so library is a really happy.
It actually, sorry.
No, I'm saying me too.
It actually depends on like my mood. Sometimes I need like to see other people studying and to like feel the
Inspired,
atmosphere, yeah, to motivate me to study. But sometimes I want to just like stay at home. So I don't know. Can I pick both?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Projects or reports, essays.
What do you mean by projects?
Like presentation or in general writing.
Project.
Yeah.
Project, I guess.
I would say report, to be honest.
It's easier, yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah.
like for
It's not that complicated.
yeah, like it depends on the subject, of course. Like maybe there are some interesting subjects where you can make some creative presentations or something, but like reports, you just have a script and you need to follow it, and like in some ways it may be like more easier.
Yeah.
Report, it's much about writing like itself.
Yeah.
Project, it's like creativity, everything, a lot of.
Expressing yourself and your thoughts and all of
know
that.
all of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard. So thank you. It's basically it. Yeah, thank you. It was
you.
fun.
Yeah, it
I
was.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you. Bye.
Like,